What is going on, everybody? This is Slick from Breaking the Clutch, and today I am back with another video. As you guys recently know from my my recent video with the Marine Grenade Rush strategy and the build order, my Jackrabbit Rush is no more. I'm pretty sad about it. I think that the changes that Creative Assembly in 3.4.3 made in the patch were not the most ideal for the situation. Basically, they took all the creativity out of rushing because there were, say, 3 semi-effective rushes, or even 4, I'd say. There was the the Marine Grenade Rush, the Jackrabbit Rush, the Chopper Grunt Rush, and I also want to say that Ghost and Grunt Rush, I would consider that as well as, say, all valid opening plays. But because the Jackrabbit Rush is just a little bit too strong, a little bit more strong than all the other ones, I think they said they made the change pre-launch. So I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense that, let's say, everything was in order to be fixed beforehand, and they just kind of made that as an update. They're like, yo, scouts are OP, let's fix it. Let's reduce RAM. Let's make sure that infantry versus scouts, infantry does a little better. You guys probably know my opinion on that. I do not like what they did there. I would honestly prefer them to make Tech 1 a little bit more achievable, or Tech 2, I guess, officially, but I say, you know, your first upgrade on your base, just for both sides, because right now the Banished are a little, they're definitely underpowered versus all UNSC, or humans in general, because I know the new leader's going to drop, and I'm not sure if she's UNSC or not, but my biggest point is that, say, right now with the Marine Grenades, what is the direct opposite of Marines and Grenades? That is Grunts and their Grunt Mines. Now, Grunt Mines are not similar to Grenades. Grunt Mines, you set them down and they stun enemies and just kind of do a little bit of damage. Actually, I'm not sure they do any damage at all. Somebody can tell me in the comments. But, I mean, that's just clearly not fair. Say, if I was Banished and I was trying to do that, I would set a bunch of mines down and just stun the grenade Marines, and then they just wait a second and then just grenade the absolute shit out of me. I mean, that doesn't matter because the cooldown time is long enough anyway as it is for grenades, so you're basically just stunning them and they don't care because they're just waiting for the cooldown. So that is one thing that I'd say is probably the first discrepancy in how Banished are underpowered as of right now. And also, if you look at the barracks or the raid camp for, say, both sides, you'll notice that you can go anti-infantry without upgrading or teching up your base with humans. And with Covenant, the only way you can go, or sorry, Banished, oh god, don't roast me in the comments for that, but for Banished, the only anti-infantry you can do is the Elite Ranger, and that is the next tech up. So Banished are significantly underpowered after this latest patch, and I know they're already going to do some changes, adding ranks and all that, but still, you know, it's kind of disappointing, you know, that it's all about equality. Say, if you look at Blizzard and their effectiveness with StarCraft, you'll see that, say, what their biggest goal is overall in the multiplayer meta is to get all 3 of their races. Say, with Halo Wars, we just have the Banished and the UNSC right now. In StarCraft, they have 3 different races, and all of them are within 47 to 50% win rate between all 3. I know that doesn't really make sense math-wise, but my biggest point is that all 3 of them have very consistently similar win rates, which is really, really important, I think, to have in a game, especially in RTS, especially a console and Windows RTS that you're trying to blow up and make big, like Halo. The name's already big, so the RTS should be great too, and I think, especially since they're dropping the ranks and it's going to be even more competitive, you need to make sure that you have everything a little more fair. So we'll see what they do, but as of right now, just the Grenade Rush is just too overpowered. It's too strong. So you're going to see right here what I do, and especially with Forge and Forge's overpoweredness and rolling economy, you will see that actually these 2 guys attempt a double grenade Marine Rush. Presto and I run the Anders Sentinel and grenade Marine Rush strat here off the rip. Basically what I do is my job is just to stall, kill as many units as possible, then Presto sweeps in just like you're seeing there with Sentinels, just to absolutely melt any bases, side bases, and just give me the upper hand. You're going to see how I'll single-handedly, off of, just because I'm Forge and I can produce Marines more, my economy is better, I can actually overpower all these guys, especially with Micro. Micro is incredibly important in this game. Watch this. Dude, as soon as those mines drop, you just focus them, ignore the fight. Look how fast they drop, man. It's insane. You don't even need detector units to see them once they drop. As you can see, they will get me with some of these mines here just because I wasn't paying attention. Then, of course, you see I'm just simply overpowered right now. But if you notice on the map, I have 1 main base and 3 mini bases. And that is, I believe, yeah, that's all but 1 mini base on the map in my possession. As you can see, they're trying to fight for it. What they should be doing right now is almost completely ignoring my units and just going directly after my side base, just so that my pump is definitely or significantly reduced. Because right now they have they have 3 places pumping Marines, whereas I have 4. So as you can see, I'm just single-handedly just taking over the game here, just constantly maintaining a pump, throwing grenades when I get the chance. And presto, as you can see, the mini-map is swooping around with those sentinels and just absolutely roasting these guys. I'm sure they just saw a video here on YouTube, just looking up, say, what's the best strategy, like, how do I win, and the Marine Rush is just the one they see. And, of course, I mean, this strategy, I spent a couple days after the update went out, before I really got to hop on. My birthday happened recently, so I was pretty preoccupied, so I hopped in, tried to do the Jackrabbit Rush to see if it was still good. Then I got murdered by a Marine Rush, and I tried it directly after that, and it worked. It was very easy. It was pretty much thoughtless. Just swapped all the Jackrabbit play for Marines and grenades, and it's just that easy. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below if you watched to this point, how you feel about the Marine Rush. I know some people like the Marine Rush. They were doing it in the first place before the game, or yeah, say before the patch even came out. Just let me know in the comments below. Do you think it should stay? Do you think it should go? What do you guys personally think about this whole situation? So, Slick from Breaking the Clutch. I'll see you guys next time.